Morning, lovely people. Um, I thought I might try something different. Um, I'm a bit laid up at the minute with a shoulder injury. I have been for the last 3 weeks, and it's been a very interesting experience. I don't do very well with sitting still, and I've kind of thought I need to find different things to do with my time whilst I'm waiting to heal. And so I thought I might try vlogging. Um, and I guess I've had lots of time to reflect this last 3 weeks about me. We don't spend enough time thinking about what our needs are, and whether we should have them, let alone feel them. Um, and the reflection that I've had is that you need to love yourself. You need to know that you are the most important person in your life before you can welcome anyone else into that little domain of yours. You need to know that you can love yourself for all of your flaws and for all of your brilliance. I suppose this has come from having quite a hard year. I've been through a difficult separation from my husband, which is now resulting in divorce, which was completely the right decision to make. It was a difficult decision to make, and I came to the conclusion that what I needed out of life was actually more important than anything else. And although it hurt people and it dumbfounded people and it made people question me and my motives, at the end of the day, you have to acknowledge those people's thoughts about that, but you also have to be true to yourself. If you're not happy in a situation, or you're feeling that your life is not going in the right direction, then you do have a responsibility to yourself and to those that love you to do something about it. And I kind of feel that that start of that journey for me also threw up lots of other things that I've not dealt with in my life so far. So it was a bit of a roller coaster, and it was a bit tense. Um, but I've had the best fun. I've gone out and I've done new things that I hadn't done, or that I'd done previous to my marriage, and things that really awoken me, things that really excited me. I love meeting people. I think people are fascinating subjects, and getting to meet new people and learning about different people and their personalities and their lives and the different interactions that you can have with people is something that I really, really love doing. And I'd become a little bit of a recluse. I was a mother, a full-time mother, who kind of dabbled in other work things that were really that was quite isolated. Although I would meet people and I would share times with people, it was always a quick fix. Those people were not around. I wasn't like in a job where you develop friendships and you develop relationships. It was always me visiting an establishment or a school or a venue, leading a dance class, and then I'd go away again. So I was kind of like a little input rather than something that was stable and consistent. And now I've had these 3 weeks of this shoulder pain. It's made me think even more about the things that I would like to do with my life. I'm always trying to try out new things, trying to find out about new things that I can better myself with. I love reading all sorts of subjects. I love learning, and I love doing. And I kind of feel now that there's something else that I need to do with my life that I've not been addressing, and that's loving myself. That's looking after myself. Like I say, I've been a mum for 21 years now, nearly 22 years. And as much as I love being a mother, it is all consuming. It takes a lot of hard work to be a mother, and And you sometimes forget about yourself. You forget about how important your needs are because you're so busy trying to make sure that everyone else's needs are met. And I've done this in relationships as well, where I've thought about how important it is to make sure that my partner is secure and has everything that he needs, and mothered my partners as well, which actually goes against everything that you should be doing in a relationship. But that's another subject. So now I'm having these 3 weeks of sitting around procrastinating. And I've had very low days with that, because you sometimes feel really unmotivated to do anything, or sometimes you feel that you have crashed and burned and you don't really know what it is that you should be doing with your time. But this is the one thing that I've decided to work on, is loving yourself. So the first thing I want to say is, make sure you are your priority. Make sure that your needs are met. Make sure that you feel confident in yourself and your choices. And don't be swayed by other people's perceptions of what they think you need or you want, because those are their perceptions. Those are their needs and wants. And unless you feel completely happy with taking on that advice or doing those things, then you should always prioritise yourself. Take time out for yourself. Take time to pat yourself on the back when you do something, no matter how small it is, that gives you that little warm feeling that you've achieved something, or you've done something that's worthwhile. Make sure you give yourself a big pat on the back, because life gets hard sometimes and it throws all sorts of stuff at you that you really don't know how to handle, but you do handle them and you do get through them. And it's acknowledging your success at those dark times, or those moments when you feel like you can't go anywhere else. You've tried your best, but you find a way, you find your resolve, and you get on with it and do something really great. And that means then you become a better person in yourself. You become more whole and more established as your own human being that you are, the beautiful human being that you are. So that's the first thing. Take time out for yourself. The second thing is to not listen to the bullshit. People, me included, all have baggage. We all have stuff that's resonates through our lives, stuff that happened in our childhood, stuff from previous relationships, just general life challenges that we have to get through. And it creates this kind of layer of person that makes us who we are, which I think should be celebrated. But what you mustn't do, or I feel you mustn't do, is listen to the bullshit, because it's your life. They were your experiences, and they are what make you. And any point that anybody tells you that you are weak, or you are needy, or you are the list goes on. Any negative that you receive from anybody, hear it. Don't digest it. Don't take it to heart. Don't harbour it. Don't stay in that moment, because that is only someone saying what they think. It's not a reality. Your reality is you. You know what you've experienced in your life. You know the hard times you've been through. Nobody else has ever felt that, so don't listen to the bullshit. The third thing that I think in loving yourself is having self-respect. Respect yourself. Your needs and your wants and your passions in life are yours. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, then you should feel free to do those things for yourself. Have some respect for your worth. Give yourself a chance to live your life. Don't let anybody else tell you that that's the wrong thing. If you know in your heart that the things that make you happy and the things that you feel passionately about and the opinions that you have that you can back up with reasonable reasons, have respect for yourself for that. Love yourself. Know that you are an amazing human being who's been on this earth for however many years you've been taking this journey, leading your life, having these experiences that have damaged you, that have brought you joy, that have given you a new perspective. They are you, and you will always be you. There will never be another you. So love yourself. Peace out, people.